Happy Sunday, beautiful people, and to all the moms out there, happy Mother's Day. Today is day 20 of my 40-day fruit fast. This is right after my 10-day liquid fast. I'm feeling pretty good. I cannot complain. I've been taking notes through this process, something that I probably should have been doing from the get-go, but at the same time, didn't really know how far this journey was going to take me. And now that I have pretty much put myself in a position where I'm just trying different things and seeing how my body responds and how my mind responds and how I feel ultimately, physically, mentally, as far as my workouts go, recovery time, soreness, all these things. So I'm taking notes now, I'm tracking everything. So I'm halfway through it. I'm going to be perfectly honest, I am not enjoying it that much. I know that fruitarians are definitely eating more of a wide variety of fruits than I am, but I get to, and I'm not even eating until 10 a.m., noon. I'm still intermittent fasting daily, but I get to 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I don't want any more fruit. I have to power through it because I'll still be hungry. But either way, it's not the most enjoyable, but I feel good. So talk a little bit more about that. As I started getting into it, I came off of the liquid fast, so I was only consuming about 500 to 800 calories a day. Only organic raspberries, blueberries, organic strawberries, organic oranges, and then some dates for about the first 5 or 6 days. Actually, I could not find strawberries for the first few days, so those came in around day 5 or so. But started working out again almost right away. Definitely lost some strength because I definitely lost a little bit of weight, but energy was a little low as well at the beginning. But as I continued to power through it, felt better and better, felt stronger and stronger, started regaining my strength back to where I was at before. As far as endurance and energy goes, everything has been really high. I've been doing a lot of cardio between running and biking, and the biking has been intense. I've been doing several, actually my app tracked it wrong, but several 15 plus mile rides now. And then the days that I'm not riding, usually every other day I'll ride. The days in between I go for a couple mile run and then a full workout later on. And I'm only eating fruit, no substantial source of protein here. I'm just testing the waters, just seeing what happens, seeing how I feel. Health, as far as mental and physical, and then fitness as far as physical goes, just seeing how all this affects me. So definitely something I noticed, especially early on. I'm not drinking any more water than I ever have. I'm probably drinking less actually than I was during the liquid fast because now I'm eating. But going to sleep has been a little more difficult, as every 2 hours I found myself waking up and having to pee. And I mean, like, I had to pee. It wasn't like a little bit, like I had to go. And this continued on for quite a while, probably the first 10, 12 days. It still happens, just not as bad. Usually it's like once or twice through the night. My bowel movements overall have been quite clean, quite regular, a little bit more on average than before, which was quite a bit as it was. So of all the fiber more than anything, but with just the fruit, it is definitely clean and stress free, I guess. It just kind of happens, so to speak. So that's been good. From day 10 on, I started consuming more, about 1,500 to 1,800 calories a day, and then from there 2,200 on up. Some days I've gotten to a high of about 2,500. Those are usually days where I'm eating more dates. Averaging about 10 to 30 grams of protein. I have not had more than 30 grams. And it's all from fruit. 5 to 10 grams of fat, and about 400 to 500 total grams of carbs, which everything I'm eating is a carb. Day 14 was really crazy with bowel movements, not to get too graphic, but began around 3 a.m. and continued all day, but not uncomfortable, not painful, and definitely not messy. There was barely any residue at all day. Kind of felt like I was wasting toilet paper, to be honest. Also noticed, despite the amount of fiber that I'm consuming, I'm not very gassy at all. And then when I am gassy, it usually is a little bit on the rankier side. And then soon after, I have a bowel movement, which is usually equally as ranky. And then that's generally it. Feel fine. No like indigestion issues or bloating or any uncomfortableness or anything like that. But just tells me that my body still has waste that it's removing, which is pretty amazing considering how much of this I've done to this point. I guess it's kind of humbling. One negative that I'm noticing is I am still getting lightheaded as I am standing up. Um, it's not horrible. One of the days was pretty bad. Uh, Day 18, so a couple days ago, I noticed around 8 p.m. when I stood up, it was pretty bad. Probably the worst it's been since I started eating again. Because when you're fasting, that happens a lot. But considering the amount of sugar I'm consuming, I would not expect this to happen. So I'm paying attention to that. All is not great with everything, and it's trial and error. So definitely want to see how I react to things. Big shout out to the fruitarians or frugitarians, however you like to be classified. Definitely not something that I'm going to continue to do beyond the 40 days. I'm debating if I'm even going to do a full 40. I'm thinking I may even just do 30. Considering how I did 10 days of a liquid fast prior, that would give me my 40-day cleanse. That was really the goal. Well, it wasn't even the goal. It kind of turned into the goal because I started fasting, if you recall, with a 3-day fast in mind, and then it just kind of sprung out. So, but we'll see. I don't feel bad at all, but definitely getting to the point where I'm no longer enjoying it. I'm no longer liking even eating at this point at times, to be honest. There's been times where it's almost rather fast, and then eventually my body, I don't know if it's just metabolizing or what, eventually I'm not only hungry, but I'm craving the fruit again. But definitely looking forward to mixing it up a little bit. I'm definitely craving avocados. I cannot wait to mix in some sauteed mushrooms and onions and make a salad and a couple other things. Definitely interested in. So we'll see what happens, but I'll keep you guys updated either way. Day 20 of the all fruit fast, day 30 of the overall cleanse. I'm feeling pretty good. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I love you all. Stay blessed.